I'm Cole Coconut.
And I'm Tristan Fox, and welcome to this week's live broadcast of WSGH News. Today for announcements. On May 4th through the 6th, the FFA convention is going to be held in Columbus at Ohio State Expo Center. National Day of Prayer Assembly is sponsored by FCA on May 4th. May 15th, South Gallia High School and Middle School are taking a trip to the Columbus Zoo. There's an early release on May 16th, and our last day of school is May 25th. Graduation for the seniors will be held on May 27th at 10:30.
Now for this week's segment of Meet the Teacher, where we get to know a little bit about our teachers. I interviewed Miss Roberts and Miss Wall about their walking competition.
Good.
Start off by telling me a little bit about yourselves.
Well, as you all know, my name's Carrie Roberts. I teach math here at South Gallia. I'm married to my husband, Brian, and I have a daughter, Paxton, who's a senior, and a freshman son, Cade, who's a freshman.
My name is Karen Wall. I teach math here also. I'm married to my husband, Mike, and I have 3 kids, Josh, Kurt, and Jasmine, who all graduated from South Gallia, and I have 6 grandchildren.
What made you guys want to start the walking competition?
I decided to start this because I was more or less a couch potato. I just came home from work and sat down and watched TV, and I couldn't walk very far without getting winded, and I wanted to live a little bit longer, so we decided to get a Fitbit, and I got one as a Christmas present.
So once she started walking, and then she encouraged me to walk with her, and my daughter had a Fitbit, so I'm like, hey, I'll use it. Then it started to be a competition, and every day I'm like, I'm beating you today, which I'm never beating her, but she's beating me all the time. But I'm beating Mr. Halley.
Yeah, we have like 5 or 6 people on the staff that are doing this, and yeah, I don't have service at my house, so I have to wait until I get here in the morning and click on and see who's ahead and who's behind, and Mr. Halley's always behind.
What motivates you guys to walk every day?
I mean, I do feel better. I mean, used to I would stay, I would work, I would do steps, and I would go home and I would need a nap, even if it was just a half hour. But now instead of napping, I'm walking, and then when I'm done, I feel better and I'm in a better mood, and I feel better.
And also, I am training for a 5K that I'm going to do in the end of May, so this helps with that. But the most important thing is the competition. I like to win.
How do you guys count your steps, the Fitbits?
Yeah, we each have a Fitbit on our wrist that counts our steps.
And you can log in on the computer?
Yeah, on the phone or the computer. And every Tuesday, I think, it gives you a weekly summary of how many steps you have in the 7-day period and who's the winner.
It also tracks your heart rate.
Mm-hmm.
So when I started, my resting heart rate was 75.
Mm-hmm.
Now my resting heart rate's down to 69. So
It tracks how many miles you do and how many
flights of stairs.
and continuous activity. If you do 10 or more minutes of strenuous activity, it counts that too.
What type of goals do you guys have for like walking?
Well, the Fitbit starts at 10,000 because that's what the National Heart Association recommends that you get during a day. But we upped ours to 15,000 because we're overachievers.
If you have a deadline, like when is your guys' deadline? Like the end of the school year? Or?
No, I mean, I plan on doing it for as long as
It's got to be a lifetime
life change,
commitment.
yeah.
Is there anything else you guys want to add? Say something to the school, anything?
I mean, I think all of us could just be more active. I mean, in between classes, you know, you see us make our loop.
And we also see a lot of things like people that wear hats, the junior high associating with the high school that are not supposed to be going on. So it's not like we're just walking for ourselves, we're also monitoring around the school too.
But if we could all just move more, all of us, I mean, every step counts, so it helps. To get out and move.
All right.
What's Michelle Obama say? Doesn't she have a eat less, move more or something like that?
Here's next week's cafe menu. Monday for lunch, we're having sub sandwiches.
Chicken tenders for Tuesday with fries and carrots.
Wednesday, hot dogs.
Thursday is spaghetti with garlic bread.
And pizza on Friday. Here's this week's trivia. How old must a person be to run for President of the United States? A, 27, B, 29, C, 35, or D, 47? Tweet your answers at WSGH News on Twitter.
For this week's clubs, the FCCLA club is going on a state convention where they could be competing their projects they have made. They will be staying in 2 days at Columbus. FFA is staying at the Ohio State Expo Center in Columbus on May 4th through the 6th. In sports news, Wednesday, April 26th, baseball and softball players played their first games on the new field. As you can see from this footage, Mr. Schaefer is able to catch some great aerial footage from his drone. We have a few honorary individuals throw out the first pitches on the new baseball field. To top off the first pitches, Mr. Best throws out what I would like to call a floater, but he was able to make it all the way to the catcher, which is pretty impressive, Mr. Best. Way to go. Wednesday was also senior night for the baseball and softball teams. Here, we have beloved seniors making a walk down first baseline with their families and loved ones. To finish off this evening, the girls fought hard and played their best, but was unable to bring home the W against Fedhawk. The boys baseball team, however, pulled out a close-fought victory on their new field with a score of 13-12. Way to go, team. Let's take a look at the weather with Johnny Sheets.
Thank you, guys. Today is going to continue to be nice, very sunny, no clouds in the sky. So go outside and enjoy your day. The humidity is slight high of 55, but not enough to ruin your day. Absolutely no chance of rain. However, for the upcoming weekend, we could get a little wet. Starting tomorrow for your Saturday prom day, scattered thunderstorms, high temperatures, steamy 88 degrees, and the high humidities, so it might be a good idea to bring a small towel to wipe the sweat off at prom. Sunday should be mostly dry, 20% chance of rain at a high of 87 degrees and a low of 69 degrees. Monday look for a chance of rain in the morning hours, but in the afternoon, whenever school lets out, everything should be clear. The high of 76 degrees, the low of 56 in most of the regions. Tuesday will probably be the best day for the weekend. 73, no chance of rain. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, look for more chance of rains in the lower 60s. You should, however, look forward to this weekend though, because of now there's no chance of rain. The temperatures will be in the mid 60s, so it should be a great weekend to get outdoors, do some fishing, maybe even some walking. I'm Johnny Sheets. Thank you, and this is your update of the weather. Back to you, Colton and Tristan.
South Gallia Middle School and High School has earned the privilege to go to the Columbus Zoo with their excellent attendance for the year. They will be heading over to the zoo on May 15th. The students will be leaving at 7:45 after breakfast. They will be getting picked up at 5 or 6, so kids make arrangements to get picked up. Here's our quote of the week. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor, by Truman Capote. Now here's this week's segment of Student Spotlight. For this week's Student Spotlight, I recently interviewed Chris, who had some remarkable questions. Here's the video.
Welcome to Student Spotlight. I'm Tristan Fox here, and today we're showing Christopher Holly. Chris, so tell me about yourself.
Well, I live in Crown City, Ohio, and I go to South Gallia High School, and I like to play video games.
So what do you like most about school?
Well, I like coming every day to see my friends and having the opportunity to learn something new.
So what are your hobbies?
Well, I like to play video games, watch movies, and I often read.
So how do you feel when you found out we're going to the zoo?
I was pretty surprised and shocked. I wasn't really expecting it, but when I found out about it, I was pretty thrilled.
What's your favorite animal and why?
My favorite animal would have to be the gorilla because of their strength and how they're so much like us.
What is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is football because of how they wear armor like soldiers and how much contact goes into the sport.
Okay. Who's your idol? What would you say to them if you met them?
My idol is the music artist The Weeknd, and the reason why I like him is because when he first started, he didn't have that many songs, and not that many people heard them before. And then as he went on, more people started listening to him, and when he made more songs, more people tuned in. So he's pretty famous now, and that inspires me to keep doing what I'm doing.
What's your favorite type of food?
My favorite type of food is tortellini with pasta sauce because it's like ravioli, but it's filled with cheese instead of meat.
How do you get through the day on the most boring days?
Well, I usually play video games, or I watch a movie with a snack or some popcorn, or I just sit and look outside. It's a wonderful world.
What are your plans for the future?
Well, I want to have a career to do that has something to do with technology or something to do with gaming, like a game developer.
That concludes this segment of Student Spotlight. Tune in next time.
Chat Enterprises coming to you with a set of cornhole boards, red and gray, $85. For these cornhole boards, contact Chad Boswick, 740-612-5948.
Today, the prom committee will continue decorating for prom, and we would really like to appreciate all those involved with decorating and making prom a special night for us. Here is how tomorrow night will be played out. At 7 p.m., everyone will line up for the Grand March. At 7:30 p.m., the Grand March will occur. At 8 o'clock p.m., prom will start and last till 11 p.m. After prom will begin at 12 a.m. at the Silver Screen 7. You will have 3 choices of movies to watch: Baby Boss, Beauty and the Beast, and Fate of the Furious.
That's going to be all for this week's news. Tune in next week for another live broadcast of WSGH News. Thanks for watching. I'm Tristan Fox.
And I'm Colton Coconut. Check us out on Twitter at WSGH News, YouTube, and Facebook.